Fundamental Economic Concepts by Taylor Jackson, Brianna Moss, Lan Lu, Fong Dang. The standards we will be covering is scarcity, factors of production, strategies for allocating scarce resources, and opportunity costs. Individuals have wants that are for practical purposes. For example, when the new edition of a phone comes out, everyone wants one, but they all do the basics, which is called text and internet. Scarcity exists because human wants exceed the capacity of available resources, and everyone is faced with scarcity. Scarcity skip. John and Susan enters the classroom and takes a seat. Teacher: everyone take out a sheet of paper and complete the bell ringer. John: Susan, do you have a sheet of paper? Susan: no, I wish I could just go to the forest and chop down some trees and make my own. John: you can't just do that. Susan: other people do. John: it goes through a process, and besides, if you chop them all down, how are we going to eat and breathe? Susan: I didn't think about that. Teacher: I couldn't help but overhear. I understand that school requires a lot of work in which you need a lot of paper, but we can't always chop down trees as a solution. This is a result of our unlimited wants exceeding limited resources. Susan: you're right, I'd rather breathe. John: and don't forget food. We need those animals. The conversation ends with laughter. Examples of scarcity can be overfishing, which can lead to a scarcity of a certain fish. Overhunting can make an animal population scarce. Coal. Limited amounts of coal that can be mined can lead to a shortage of energy. Fewer farmers can lead to scarcity of milk and cheese. How can you avoid scarcity? You can't. It always exists. Factors of production: land, labor, capital, entrepreneurship. Can remember by the acronym SEL. Land stands for natural resources of nature, such as oil, iron, forest, and water. It can be any geographical location, mineral deposits, or forests. Example: you can own a lemonade stand right outside your house. The patch of grass in which your lemonade stand on is considered land. Labor is more than the number of people willing and able to work. It reflects the abilities of the people and includes the people's strengths, health, education, motivation, and skills. It is the input process to the production. Capital refers to goods and services such as building, roads, equipment, and machinery. The level of technology also influences capital. You can have either physical or human. Physical capital is man-made creations which are used to produce a good or service. Example: steel factory, display shelf of a clothing store, etc. Human capital covers the skills and knowledge within a person's head. Examples: an employee working at a steel factory has knowledge on how to manufacture steel. Entrepreneurship is a special kind of labor that represents the characteristics of people who assume the risk of organizing land, labor, and capital resources to produce goods and services. Strategies for allocating resources: price, majority rule, contest, and lottery. For price, the advantage could be great for those who have money or a job with income. An disadvantage would be no good income or none, period. Majority rule, great for those who are popular and has many members, and disadvantage will be for those who are unpopular and don't have the skills to form alliances. Contest advantages are talented and skillful. Disadvantages is not talented and not skillful. Lottery, great for those who are lucky and win things, equal chance, and random winners. Disadvantage would be unlucky and those who never win anything. Opportunity cost is what you give up to attain something, one good or service for another. Governments often have to decide on one good or service at the expense of another. Trade-off is giving up one benefit or advantage in order to gain another one that may be better. And that is all.